guys, welcome to Pop the Chart. My name is Corey and I am the host of the show. And I am super pumped, super excited for the earnings call that we are about to do here shortly. I'll have the release for you. I want to welcome you to the channel. First and foremost, I have to tell you, I am not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you what to do with your money, but invest in the market at your own risk. Hey, you got to do that, but I will give you the most educated information that I possibly can. I have to tell you that. First and foremost, you're looking at the chart right now. DLPN currently in the after hours at $12.61, up 5% in the after hours. It finished today at $12.60, down 6.18%. Although it had a high, we had NFT news this morning, which sent it skyrocketing, and then it kind of came back down a little bit. All right, so we have that for you as well. I'm going to have the earnings here in just a few minutes. As soon as it releases, I got it for you. As soon as it comes across here, and I'm just going to scroll down and double check and make sure that it didn't yet. And I don't see it. No, didn't yet. But I will have it right here. DLPN. I'll even make it easier for you. DLPN. Right here in the news feed. Over here to the right. As soon as it updates, we will get it for you. Get that information. I want to welcome each and every one of you to the show. All right, to the show. I do a regular show each day, by the way, from market open to market close. So make sure you smash that like button and you hit that subscribe button. Click that little notification bell and say, hey, yo, let me know when this dude goes live. All right. So I'm rocking to my coaching, my NFL. Actually, it's my little sports team. But yo, NFL is a big part of the DLPN HOFV NFT stuff. So I'm rocking my coaching shirt. Coach my youth football team. That's right. We are champions. I got our champion rings right here. Woohoo! So I'm a big football fan. I coach it, so I love it. So anyway, I'm super pumped about this. I've been following HOFV, DLPN for a little bit, so I'm excited for these earnings. I want to hear what Dolphin says, one of the largest media companies out there, marketing companies. Love it. Want to hear what they have to say. So I'm super excited. We'll have the earnings as soon as they release. Be sure to share out the link. Share out the link. Let everybody know. All of our NFT peeps out there. Say, yo, hit it up. By the way, I want to send a big welcome to each and every one of you to the channel again one more time as I try to scroll up here on the screen and see. It looks like we got Desmond. Let's see here. Evolva Rama. I don't know how I said that. If I said that right. Evola Rama. Sean. Holy bananas. Holy bananas. I remember you from yesterday. And again, for those of you who came in here yesterday, was all pumped for the earnings. I came in. I was saying, hey, yo, we're going to have this earnings. We're going to do it. It's going to be fun. Yo, yo, yo. As I pull the music back here just a hair so you can hear me. I was so pumped yesterday. They all came in, and I'm literally about to jump into the stream from my other stream, and all of a sudden, it comes across my wire, my news feed up here to the right-hand side. It comes across the news feed and says, hey, by the way, we just moved our earnings. It's going to be tomorrow now. I'm like, oh, gee, really? Are you kidding me right now? Seriously? That's the kind of things that aggravate because it was like right before it. So I had all you peeps in there. So holy bananas, I seen you in there. I seen you. But I had to type in the live chat and say, hey, yo, it's going to be tomorrow. All right, it's rescheduled. Not my doing. I'm not the company. But anyway, yes, Savannah just came over from my other, and Sean is, so Savannah, Sean, one of my regulars that come in here, and one of my regular subs, just said, wow, 52 peeps, yes, 57 now, by the way, 57, we only got 7 likes, yo, y'all, smash that like button, all right, hit that like button, as we get ready for this big deal here. I'm gonna click out of something just to make sure that it, doesn't mess up, my stream here. Because we got a lot of people coming in. I'm going to click out. But I'm already logged in, by the way, to Dolphin 63. Yo, welcome. Smash that like button. Welcome each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, my name's Corey. I'm hosting the show. Do this show each day, market open through market close. So make sure you come here, you join me. I have a trading challenge and everything. So join some of my regulars that come in here and bull. Give me some of the. We do all the bull crapping each day with the market, and I give you all the news. By the way, live news feed over here to your right. I've got it set to DLPN right now, so anything DLPN will pop up directly. So I have the release for you. I'll have the call. I'm already logged in. I'm already ready to rock on that. The call is set to go live in about 45 minutes, so 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here in the US of A, by the way. So looks like we got Roger in here. Roger, welcome. Jason's in here. But Jason's one of my regs. Hey, what's up, JC? Coming in. I said Desmond earlier. As I try to scroll down, of course, I'm kind of Louis. I didn't see Louis there. Louis was in there too as well. But we got some peeps in here. Feel free to hit up that live chat. Tell us your predictions. What do you think the earnings going to be? Good, bad, anything, numbers, whatever. Predictions. Tell me. Of course, it looks like DLPN is dropping a little bit. So let's see if maybe it's coming across the wire. Should be any time on DLPN. Right up here. Well, again, I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to hit the refresh button just to refresh this just a hair. There we go. Coming down. Fall below that $12 mark. Oh, no. Oh, no. That don't look too good. 14%. What is going on? It's going down. Holy bananas. What's going on right now? We'll see. I don't know. It just could be a... I don't know. It could be just be after hours. It's very volatile. But it's, hey, they're going back up. So let's see. Watch it on the RSI. Went super low. 17 on the RSI. That's super low. $10. Hey, yo, 10.57 at the bottom. That's cheap. I'm just saying. For DLPN, that's cheap. That's basically free shares, if you ask me. I'm just telling you. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but that's cheap. Of course, they bought it back up. It's now an 11 something. So maybe just a quick little. Oh, let's take it down and then buy it back up. Anyway, 68 people in here. I tell you what, it does help me if you do it. I promise I'm not a likes beggar by any means. But the YouTube algorithm, if it does help, if at least 50% of your likes are clicked versus how many people are in your stream. So keep that in mind. Also, by the way, the record. We set the record for earnings. The earnings stream on my stream. 294 people. 294 people were in here. You guys are 72. So got some work to do. So you better share that link out. Let everybody know. Come on in. Of course, if you're looking for the HOFV, by the way, Hall of Fame. Oh, that's recently viewed. Let me go to my show stocks, by the way. Right here. These are my show stocks. So HOFV's right here. I can pull it up and do half and half. But right now we're focusing on DLPN. But it's right there if you need to look at it. It's currently down 3.87% in the after hours. So take a look at that. But yeah, like I said, anything helps. Feel free to join the channel. I was close to 250 on the subs. I would love to be over 300. So if any of you haven't subbed yet, feel free to do that. Try to get the channel to grow. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in and hanging out and being a part of the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you have any questions about the channel or you're just curious, whatever, feel free to type it in the live chat. Also, you can talk to some of my peeps that are in there that are regulars. They'll tell you all about my show. I try to have fun. I'm one of those people. I try to have fun. I try to make entertaining content to make y'all smile, right? That's the whole point. But I'm not seeing anything on DLPN yet. Nothing. I know it just could have been just a real quick sell-off. Again, this is the 1 minute chart, so we're looking at the 1 minute chart. The news feed, by the way, I have to double check, make sure the link works. I know the links have been kind of jacking up on because it's long. For some reason, long links on YouTube in the description seem to jack up. But there's a link to this news feed. There's also some information. There's some like stock screener that I have. I have a movers gainers tool, all kinds of tools that I worked with the company, and they hooked me up with a referral link. It's called Benzinga Pro. It's in the description. If the link works, if it comes up and it gives me an error, let me know in the live chat. I'll fix the link for you here in just a second. Just make sure that you click that. Let me know if it works. But there should be a link in there. You click it for Benzinga Pro. No credit card required or anything. It's a 2-week free trial, and you can use those tools. It's super cool, super nice. I know, tiny URL. I should just use that. Whatever. But I didn't know that this was an issue until yesterday. Like, I just found out yesterday that my links were jacking up. So, did not know that. But I will fix that in the future. Going forward. It is what it is. Been a busy guy, so playing the market. But feel free to click that. Also, WEBULL should be a link in there for 2 free stocks if you sign up through my referral link. So you can check those out as well. While we're waiting for these earnings, or the earnings coming across. See, Dolphin Entertainment 8K shows company's audit committee found previously issued financial statements for 3 and 9 month period ended September 30th should no longer be relied upon due to accounting error. What? Is this what this is? Okay, let me read this. I want to read this really quick. On April 8th, 2021, the audit committee of the board of directors of Dolphin Entertainment determined that its previously issued financial statements as of and for the 3 and 9 month periods ended on September 30th of 2020, the prior period financial statements included the company's Form 10-Q for the period ended September 30th, 2020 should no longer be relied upon due to an error in the accounting for revenue recognition. Okay, so basically they're saying, you know, last year, like what ended on September 30th, they had an error, so do not rely on that. So maybe that's what that little sell-off was, all right? Maybe, you know, people were like, oh, whoa, something's wrong, accounting error. Wait, what? What's that mean? Hey, that's for September 30th, 2020. So, you know, that's again, that's not Q4 what we're about to hear in earnings. So that sounds like just somebody just trying to give us a little pop, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Ignore. To me, I say ignore that. It's an accounting error. They happen. Okay. Easy. Woo. Easy. Taking the heat off. Holy bananas. By the way, I love the name. Holy bananas. Oh, drop some bananas and gorillas in the live chat right now. I love it. Drop it in there. Let's go. Bananas. Gorillas. Put them in the live chat. Drop them in there. We got 79 people up in here. Welcome. Welcome. You're all right there. I see you. Right there. But, bananas, gorillas. If my, here we go. Bananas. This thing's so slow sometimes. I think the live chat, it takes so long for it to load. Gorillas, bananas, gorillas. Here we go. This should work. There's any second now. Let's see. There we go. There it goes. There it goes. Jeez. That live chat was like taking forever. I think it's just we got a lot of people in here. It's all getting bogged down. Anyway, let's say some of the peeps that pop in here. Looks like Neil popped in. We had Fletcher Shaw. What up, Fletcher? Boom, doom, yo. Geez, so many paper hands. Paper hands? We ain't got no paper hands up in here. There shall be. Absolutely shall be no paper hands up in here. We ain't got no paper hands. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. We're all diamond hands up in here. Diamond hands. We're rocking it. No such thing as paper hands. That's what I gotta say. Get it out of here. Anyway, Holy Banana says, I'm digging this show. I'm digging it. Hey, I'm trying my best. All right, that's what I'm here for. You gotta hit that sub button. Y'all gotta give me over 300 subs. Ah, come on. We gotta get over 294 people in here to break the record. All right, BlackBerry set the record. BlackBerry's earnings. 294 people was in here. All right, that's insane. Insane. All right, so let me pull it up. Dolphin. All right, so it should let me access the stream about 15 minutes prior to, right at 4:45, I will have that. I will pull it up. What I'll do is I'll put it up here. As soon as the earnings come across, I'll pop those up so you can see them. You'll have those then as soon as they release, so you don't have to worry about going all over the place and looking for them or anything like that. I'm going to make your life a lot easier, so just hang tight. I'll get it for you, and it'll come right here, all right? I got you. I got each and every one of you, so share it out there. Say, y'all don't have to go looking for this. This guy's got it for you. I make the work. I do the hard work for you. Okay, that's what I'm here for. To make your life easier. All right, now I've had some levels, so let's look at this on a day chart. I want to look at DLPN. So I've had some levels, all right, that I've been doing. All right, this has been a solid level. That 1209, it's been solid. It was solid earlier. See, been pretty even right in that area, all right? Pretty solid. And then you kind of what, to be honest with you, I'm looking at this, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, but just looking at the chart, I'm seeing what looks to be a start of what we consider a George W, which it could end up into a double bottom. So what happens is this could potentially go up, and then maybe hit that line, come back, bottom out again, and then run. Or this could set up a cup and then handle formation. But right now, we just got to get, again, it's been fighting hard, that 16 something mark, whatever, right in there. And that's on the day chart. I might have charted that off the hour chart, but anyway, yes, I did. I charted that off the hour chart. So that's why it was a little off, but you can see there's a floor there, and there's been kind of a top there. It's very close to that range. Sometimes these things aren't exactly right, perfect, but I try my best to get them on so you can see the lines, and you can notice. Now look at that bottom. Boom, boom. Each one of these, by the way, each one of these candlesticks is an hour. Each one of these little black areas is a day, and those are the after hours in the pre-market. So as you move, it went below it. It did go below it. Now look, then it bought out. Back up in it. That's called a false break. False break. Use it again. Hit the bottom. Continued. And then guess what? Earnings. And we had this little bad news, and then it dropped down. But now it's trying to come back up. So that's where we're at right now. So it's been pretty solid. It's been pretty solid right there for that. I apologize if I backed up away from the bike there. That's a little loud, but trying to let me get this thing right here in my face. I was trying to read it there. But anyway, that's where it's been. So it's been coming up, going down, and it's... don't freak out. I think this comes back up. My opinion, it's really low on the RSI. Let's go back to the minute chart so you can see where we're at. And you can see it trying to come back up. So the biggest issue was the 15. The 15 EMA dropped below the 200 EMA. So that's where we're at on that. As we look over here, we got some... oh, man. We got some bulls in the chart. Drop the bulls. Savannah went on and liked from 3 accounts. I got like, oh, thank you, Savannah. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate any help. Diamonds are forever, Roger says. Lucy, welcome. Lucy, Zoo. I like the name. I like it. See, WTH is going on with DLPN. What the f is going on? I don't know. You tell me. It's that it was that little goofy news that they came out with a minute ago, where they said there was an 8K. There was they got basically the audit team found a little bit of a mistake on their not their current quarter, but the quarter prior. So I think Q3 they had a little mistake. So then it just some people paper hands it. They got some paper hands up in here, and that's what happened. I like people like you with solid energy. Foom Doom. Thank you. Energy. Hold on a minute. I got to get some fuel for this. By the way, that wasn't water. I'm just kidding. It totally was water. That's the kind of stuff you got to do on a live stream, right? You don't expect it. Man, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom now. We're gonna be halfway through. We're gonna be halfway through the earnings call, and then Nature's gonna call, and I'm gonna have to run out of here. All right, that's what's gonna happen. So here we are. It's almost 4:30 Eastern time. We're having some fun here on the live chat. Having some fun on the stream. 66 people. Share out the link. Let everybody know. Come on, y'all. Can we get 200? Can we get 300 people in here? 300 people? Can we do it? Come on. I have faith in each and every one of my DLPN people. All right? And with DLPN, you got to follow HFV, Hall of Fame Resort, y'all. Which is, by the way, the Hall of Fame is in the great state of Ohio, where I'm from. I'm actually from Cincinnati, Ohio. So I am from there. So I am a I'm a Ohio Buckeye. That's right, I'm a Buckeye, and I'm excited about this this HOFV thing. I'm excited for Dolphin to team up with them, market them, and work with the NFL and get all the NFT news. Speaking of NFT news, I'm going to read you some news from this morning. Just give you an update if you haven't heard it yet already. As we wait for the earnings to come out, I will pull that up right now. I saved it. HOFV, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you, I'm going to pull it over here to the side so I can read it. Oh no, it's messing up. Hold on. Oh, I got to make it smaller. My screen doesn't... I got this little thing that when I touch the edges of my screens, it wants to, like, attach to it, right? Okay, so sometimes my stuff tries to attach, so I got to make it real small and go real fast with it and go... I got three... Here we go. I got three screens going. I got screen here, screen there, screen over there, and I got my laptop right here, which is got the webcam on it, and I do all my trading and stuff from it. So here we go. Let's give you the news as we're waiting for the earnings to come across. So here we go. Former SPAC Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment shared plans for its first NFTs on Thursday morning. See here. The company announced the first NFTs in partnership with Dolphin Entertainment Incorporated. The first non-fungible tokens from the partnership will center on the H2H legends representing the 10 athletes who won the Heisman Trophy and are members of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So check that out. There's a very elite class, a very small class of players who have won the Heisman Trophy in college and ended up in the Hall of Fame in the NFL. And so it is the NFTs are going to be including that. It says Hall of Fame Resort, Dolphin Entertainment, and Elite Holdings, which owns H2H, will develop, market, promote, and sell the NFTs together. It says as an organization that operates at the intersection of sports and entertainment, it is our responsibility to leverage the access we have to unique content to build one-of-a-kind fan engagement opportunities across all of our business verticals. Hall of Fame Resort Entertainment CEO Michael Crawford said in an interview, said the first three NFT offerings in the partnership will feature wide receiver Tim Brown, running back Earl Campbell, and running back Doug Walker, all of whom are Heisman Trophy winners and Hall of Fame members. Says, I am thrilled that the subjects of our first NFTs will be centered around three of the most accomplished athletes to ever play football, Crawford said. Why is this important? Well, why is it important? Well, using Dolphin Entertainment's direct access to creative artists in NFT space, the H2H Legends likenesses will be brought to life. The NFTs in the series will be collectibles and also come with interactive engagement opportunities to enhance the value for the purchasers. All right, the Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company has brand partnerships with the NFL Alumni Association and the Pro Football Hall of Fame, which is in Canton, Ohio, right here in my state, by the way. We will continue to create a strong pipeline of content that will excite consumers for years to come, Crawford said. The initial three NFTs are expected to be available very soon, according to the company. A documentary showcasing the H2H legends titled The Perfect 10 will be distributed by HOFV and Elite Holdings. So there you go. That was the news this morning that came across the wire. So there you go. Big news in the NFT world, and super pumped to hear that. And the stock, of course, ran off of that news this morning in the pre-market. And it took off just a little before 8 a.m. this morning. And which is crazy because last night I woke up at like 3 a.m. I came in here and I was like, I kind of came in. I forgot that I fell asleep before I turned off all my monitors and everything. So I came in here like super early in the morning and I looked at the price of Dolphin and HOFV and I was like, holy smokes, these are so cheap. These shares are so cheap. Oh man, the problem was I was tied up with some other investments and I didn't have the settled funds available to be able to do it. And so we get some more news here. I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, we got some news. Which I'll look at here in just a second. But anyway, I got the business highlights here. But yeah, I woke up. These are cheap. And then I fell back asleep, woke back up again at literally like 8:20. So I just missed the big news this morning. But here we go. I got the news right here. It says Dolphin Entertainment offers 2020 business highlights. Here we go. You know what? I'll just put it on the screen so y'all can read it for right now. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller and I'll read it with you. It so you can at least, well, and then let me move the chart over just a hair. Here we go. All right, Dolphin Entertainment, a leading entertainment marketing and premium content production company, announces its 2020 business highlights and 2021 outlook. Dolphin 1.0, our core investment strategy to form and operate a best-in-class entertainment marketing supergroup, had a successful 2020 with the highly strategic acquisition of influencer marketing agency Be Social, said Bill O. Dowd, CEO of Dolphin. It says entertainment momentum continued into 2021 with the acquisition of BH/I, a leading entertainment content sorry, I was trying to look up to see if there's something else came across the screen there. Content gaming and esports PR firm, expanding Dolphin into exciting new entertainment verticals and greatly enhancing cross-sell opportunities. Mr. O'Dowd added, with scale across all major entertainment categories, Dolphin is now in a position to launch Dolphin 2.0, wherein Dolphin 2.0, yo, we're moving up, wherein we will own by ourselves and with our partners content, live events, and consumer products, which we are marketing. We believe Dolphin 2.0 will allow us to fully leverage our unique and powerful entertainment marketing supergroup and greatly accelerate our growth. To that end, in March, we formed a new division dedicated to designing, producing, and releasing and promoting, say it with me, ladies and gentlemen, NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Yes, I had to scream there. Sorry. If I just blew your eardrums out, I had to. It's excitement for ourselves and our clients within the sports, film, television, music, and gaming, epic, Urian, and technology industries. There you go. Next, we signed our first NFTs partnership with, say it with me, the Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company. The only resort entertainment and media company centered around the power of professional football. That's right. And today, we announced that our initial NFT offerings will feature Earl Campbell, Tim Brown, and Doak Walker as the first in a series featuring athletes that are members of the most exclusive club in all of football, the 10 men that have both won the Heisman Trophy and been inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, which we just talked about. Mr. O'Dowd concluded, we are enthusiastic about the NFT space and believe we are extremely well positioned to capitalize on the expansion of collections and memorabilia market to the digital realm. We expect more exciting announcements in the coming weeks. Yeah, key for investors. Coming weeks. From our partnership with Hall of Fame, a resort and entertainment company, we also expect to announce more exciting NFT partnerships in the coming weeks as well. With all that said, NFTs represent just one of the Dolphin 2.0 initiatives we expect to share in 2021. We could not be more excited. All right, so there's that. It says, of course, they had selected business highlights. This is just all their little highlights that they have. And then they got the conference call, which we're about to go on here at 5 p.m. here just shortly. So like that, just basically some of the highlights right there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited. So excited to be able to hear that news. Dolphin 2.0. By the way, if you like this right now, this Dolphin 2.0, smash that like button. Smash it. Let's go. Get it. That's right. I just shadow boxed right there on the live stream. It's a shadow box right there in the live stream. All right. So let's check it out. I know we had a bunch of people in the live chat. I apologize. I've been reading. I'm gonna have to get some more water after I just guzzled my whole thing. Open up a new one. Whew. Jeez. I get some water. Little high quality H2O. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's catch up here. What'd I miss? I got trophy. Oh, wow, nice. Savannah, I just see what you said about Facebook. That's funny. One, DLPN earnings. Yeah, we're still waiting. Still waiting for them. They haven't came out yet. Calls at 5. Yes, it is. Here we go. Fletch Live says, the DPS. Okay, we're still waiting for DPS 1. We're still waiting. Juan. Holy bananas. Yeah, I see the link. Yeah, I got you. Beautiful news. Thanks for the share. You are welcome. Y'all welcome, my friends. That's what I do. That's what I do up in here. All right, so it's 4:39 here in about 6 minutes. I should be able to log into the stream or into the call. By the way, it said 15 minutes before 5, so 4:45. So I have 5 minutes. I will get into the call and then have that ready for you to rock, and then we should be seeing something very, very soon. But notice, look, bound. So hey, if you had a chance to buy in on the after hours down here, you're already making some money. Look at that. 10.51, and it's currently at 11.70. You literally made $1.20 or $1.19, whatever. Anyway, check that out. That's huge. That's huge. Huge. Anyway. Alright. 77 people. 28 likes. Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. Smash it. And share out the link. Come on, we gotta get some more people in here. 294 is the record. 294. Can you beat the record? Can you get over 300 DLPN? Can you do it? You would beat BlackBerry. I'm telling you. BlackBerry. That's a big company. BlackBerry's huge. When I did the BlackBerry earnings, I had people from all over the world. That's crazy. It's just mind blowing how many. I felt like almost every country was in the live chat. I was like, wow. I was like, insane. Had Argentina, Sweden, Germany. We had Korea. We had all kinds of places in there. We got 79 in right now. Make sure you let everybody know. Justin Seal says, thank you. You're so welcome. You're so very welcome. You're so welcome. Anytime. You know, it's crazy. I did a video a couple weeks ago on HOFE, on HOFE, and I talked about it. And I had a bunch of people come in. It was a late night video, and I said, hey, this chart looks really nice. I charted out. I had some people who said, you're crazy, and some people said, oh man, that looks good, whatever. They came in, and then sure enough, I got into it because it went down. I said it was on its way down. I said next day, I said hits this certain mark. I'm telling you, I was like, I'm not a financial advisor, but it's a buy zone, and I had a bunch of people buy in with me. I bought in at that buy zone, and no joke, it went from that buy zone, which was like $4.72 all the way up to $7. I sold it at $6.99. I made a big profit on it. A couple weeks ago, and a few other people did too. And DLPN is another one's right there with it. Another one that I've been following, by the way, as I pull this off. I'm gonna pull this off right now. Is WiseKey. If you haven't heard about it, WiseKey. Now this company right here. If you haven't heard about WiseKey, I'm just gonna give you a little. I know we're talking about DLPN, but this WiseKey company, they're the ones who have the patent on the NFT technology. If you didn't know that. This company right here, this $10.98 for this, I'm telling you, this company, in my personal opinion, is going to explode in the future. Because each one of these companies, like DLPN, HOFE, all these other companies that are out there, they've got to pay them a royalty fee every time they do that NFT technology. That company makes money, all right? They own the patent. And they're actually in, they're overseas, and they're actually going to come into the U.S. and with their technology, I mean, they're supposed to be building a business in the in the U.S., putting a business here, moving a business here, and then the other thing that they were talking about, the CEO in an interview that I actually caught with the CEO, he said that they're outgrowing the Nasdaq. They're on the Nasdaq. They're outgrowing it. He said they actually might have to flip to the New York Stock Exchange because they're outgrowing the Nasdaq. So that's one I think. Like five. If you had the money, like again, I can't tell you what to do with your money. You got to make your own decisions. All right, it's my personal opinion. If you can get into this thing now, this is going to be like, I'm telling you, it's going to be a triple-digit stock in my opinion. It's like the CEO actually said this, quote unquote, that it is the Amazon of NFTs. Amazon. Did you look at Amazon's price today? It's $3,000, just over $3,000 a share. I'm just saying, I think this thing's going to be like a Tesla in the future. Because there's so many. Here's the thing with NFTs. There's so many things that you could use it for, right? You're starting to see more and more companies are coming out with this NFT thing. It's huge. You could do it for all kinds of stuff. I mean, they were even talking about like car titles. Like, you know, think about it, when you buy a car, you get a title, right? And that NFT that could be used for a title. Like all kinds of stuff. Sean says, I totally agree. Sean, totally agree. By the way, Sean in my in a live chat over here, Sean's my option dude. He's like pretty legit on options. He's been killing it with the options. So he comes in the show and gives some of the option picks every now and then. He's been killing it. I think he made like $5,000 on options the other day. It's insane. I was like, jeez. So you ever want some options advice? Maybe talk to that dude. He's pretty good. Sean, see, I'm throwing you a bone right there, man. Throwing you a bone. So anyway, I see what you. Hey, you know what? I got you. GW, I see what you're saying, but you know what? It came across. So here's the thing, right? So GW, by the way, which I like G-Dub. Before you're throwing out those the dishing out all the talk there, just so you know, the live chat's on a delay, so it comes through delayed. So by the time you actually wrote that, I was already like way past where you're at. So that's why. So when I looked up, I actually just saw agree, and so that was the delay. So I blame that on the delay. Now I see what you're saying. I understand that, but you gotta remember this chat stuff, it delays. So I don't always get everything that comes across here, especially if it comes through fast. So there you go. And Sean's like, hey, it was the perfect timing. As soon as I said that, it was like a few seconds later, and then agree came across. So this I says on a delay. So that's all I saw was agree. So I was like, all right, Sean agrees. But hey, you know what? You want to know something, GW? I gave Sean a shout out. Did you like that? A shout out. A shout out. Anyway, before you get all heated up in here, yo, all heated up in here. By the way, I do like your name, GW, but I think it would be better though if it was G-Dub. G-Dub. That sounds better. Anyway, let's see. We got 83 people in here. And that's right. Hey, I could dish it back, man. I could dish it back. I could take it. Gotta remember, I coach football. I'm used to this. I'm used to this smack talk. Yeah, you do what you want with your money. Yeah. I could take it. I could take it. You could dish it all day up there in the live chat. I could take it. It's nothing new, man. I coach football. I'm used to smack talk. We got the smack talk all day. But here's the difference. I win. That's the difference between me and most. By the way, 3 years in a row, champions. My team, 3 years in a row. Just saying. We champs. Can't take that away from me. I got the rings to prove it. There you go. What do you think about that? Youth football champions. Anyway, look at it. Look at DLPN. Move it back up over top of that 12-9 mark. Yeah, champion. 79 people in here hanging out right now. Thank you. Thank each and every one of you. Even GW who's trying to get me to smack talk. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, look at this. Speaking of a G-Dub. 1, 2, run. Sean said, you called that today on DLPN. Fletch Lives, that's $11. That $11 is looking cheap again. Fletch, that $11 looking cheap again. Oh, yeah. All right, I should be able to log into the chat here, or log into the stream here. Let me make sure that let me reload. Yep, all right. Good deal. All right, I'm going to try to fix this on the screen the best spot I can find here. I don't want to cover up too much information here, but here, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to move the chart over. There we go. That'll make this a little bit easier as I get this up here. Put it right there. That way you can still see these over here. You can see that. We got the call. It's ready to rock. There you go. And then I'll just turn it up whenever we get to that point. Yeah, Holy Banana says, awesome! Any moment with the ER, it should be coming anytime. Anytime. Yep, we're 10 minutes. 10 minutes away. 10 minutes and it should be rolling across. By the way, if you haven't yet, smash that like button, hit that sub button. Let me see here. I want to double check. Y'all give me the 300 subs yet? Did y'all do it? Juan says, if Dolphin jumps, how bad of a pullback do you guess? I can't sell today, so I'm stuck till tomorrow regardless. Oh, okay. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? So typically on this, so I've done several earnings calls lately. And so the things that I see is usually right before a call, the stock goes, it starts to jump up, right? Takes a jump. And then as the call goes on, it kind of slowly starts to come down. I mean, again, each stock's different, but that's what I've seen as of late. And some of the ones that I've done, kinds of come down, right? And has a pullback. So you're right, there could be a little bit of a pullback. But again, Juan, I'm not a fortune teller, so I can't really tell you. Not a fortune teller, but I do know, again, that 1209 mark has been a solid level of support. Again, look at it. It went down below it, and then it came back up pretty quickly. So there's what I consider a false break right there. Again, that's the second time it's happened in the past, week or week and a half. So, but for the most part, we have a solid level of support right there at 1209. I have seen it hit 1420 today, 1420. So, Savannah says, I'm a fortune teller. So anyway, so GW, okay, entertain us for the next 10 minutes, and it doesn't have to be stock related. Entertain you for the next 10 minutes. Oh, and it doesn't have to be stock related. So what do you want? What do you want, G-Dub? What do you want? I know what you want. G-Dub wants a unicorn. Oh, G-Dub wants a unicorn. Yeah. Yo, we just had a unicorn sighting on the Pop the Chart live stream. That's what I'm talking about up in here as we're waiting for the earnings to come across for Dolphin Entertainment. So yeah, there you go. There's you some entertainment right there. He says, I don't know. Tell us about you. Oh, tell us about me. About this guy. Okay, well. Okay. Give you a little rundown, all right? I tell you what. I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you all about me. Once you hit that sub button. Oh! Boom! Once you hit that sub button. If you haven't hit it already. He's going to say, I hit it. I'm going to say, prove it. All right, I'll tell you about myself. All right, so I'm from outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm 33 years old. I am married. I have a 1.5-year-old daughter who, by the way, put the unicorn on my desk. So I keep that. That's why I have that. So I have a 1.5-year-old daughter who I love to death, along with my wife. I love football. I'm a big football guru. Again, I coach it. I coach youth football. I'm a league rep for an organization, so I go to meetings once a month for my organization, which I actually have one this Sunday since Easter was last Sunday. And let's see here. But when was the last time I was beardless? That's a good question. All right, so it's been a while. I know my hair's a little jacked right now. I got to get a haircut. I'm actually going to I'm leaving next Friday to go to a wedding. My family's getting married down in Florida. So I'll be doing the show for some of the show, partly. Not next week. Well, I'm leaving next Friday. So the following week after that, I'll be gone. But I'll be getting this hair all fixed up or whatever. So, but I had a beard since. Well, it's been. Well, I mean, I had it, then I shaved it off for my wedding, and then I brought it back. So it was 5 to 7 years. I used to be squeaky clean, but not so much anymore. But anyway, I'm one of those guys that I can shave, and then in a couple hours I need to shave again. So I'm a little scruffy today. I'm a little scruffy with my hair. I just kind of threw it up and went. It's one of those things. But anyway. But regardless, we got 6 minutes, and beards weren't even. He says beards weren't even in back then. Beards weren't even in back then. Hey, I was rocking a beard before a beard was a thing. Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, I love it. You're making me laugh now. That's good. But again, so I basically, to give you a little rundown, as we got 5 minutes to go until we get onto this earnings call. So just a quick little rundown. I started about a year ago, kind of really reading up on the market and learning how to chart. I read a book on an ebook of a guy named Tim Sykes, who I followed, learned how to chart. So I kind of self-taught myself. I used to work in radio. I actually did country radio in Cincinnati for a radio station in Cincinnati. Then I did some national stuff for a little while, and then that kind of fell through. But anyway, I was doing some national radio for a while, and then went back to school. I did graphic design. I'm a little bit a jack of all trades. I've done all kinds of stuff. You name it, I've done it. But then I started the show about a month ago. March 1st, I started the show. It's a little over a month. And I've been growing this channel. So anything, each and every one of you, we had 90 people in here. Each and every one of you, if you would, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it so much. I'm really trying to grow the channel. Doing anything I can to get the name out there and grow it. Again, this is a goal of mine to get this thing rolling and be able to support my family. So that's really been it. I also work in the stock market too here, do some investing. So I actually will do that on the channel, which I have a trading challenge. That $5 grand you see on a trading challenge, I made that in the past, it's been around about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks I've been going. So with that, so there you go. So really pushing hardcore. So feel free to come in and do the show. I do the show each day, market open through market close. So be sure to hit that sub button so you can come in and hang out with some of my regulars that are in the live chat that's been talking with you all in there, that come in each day and come in and hang out. I mean, I kind of make it like the bar, like it's like the Cheers of the stock market. I mean, some people just come in and just listen, right? They just listen throughout the day. Like if you're working, whatever, you throw your headphones in, you can pull up YouTube and listen. You don't have to watch. And I'll give you all the market news that I can. I got it right here, live, real-time news, updated, and that's kind of my goal. All right, so let's see here. If you could have dinner with anyone in history, alive or dead, who would you choose? Anyone in history. Ooh, you put me on the market now, or put me on the spot. Anyone in history that I would love to. I tell you what. All right. Okay, I'll take it back. Instead of dinner, how about someone that I can meet? All right, someone that I can meet. I would love to meet. He's alive. I would love to meet personally Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks is I went to his concert. Love Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks is the man. Garth, yo, Garth, yo, it's the man. That's the guy right there. I'm telling you. Super nice dude. I've never met him, but I'd love to. I'm a country music fan. I used to do country radio, so I had to say Garth Brooks. He says Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash, yeah, Johnny Cash is good. Yeah, I'd say Johnny Cash too. That's up there. We're over 100 as we got 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. I'm gonna turn up the music here in just a second here. I'll turn it up and get it all ready to roll so y'all can listen in and watch live. Again, if you haven't, feel free to stay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help me out here, and hang around. We'll do some talking right after the earnings call. You'll still be able to see me. I'm on your screen, whatever. But it says, damn, dude, you look like Conor McGregor. Not even close, man. Not even close. So, yeah, right. The notorious Conor McGregor. No, but I could say, live from the Pop the Chart Arena, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you the Dolphin Entertainment earnings. See, I could do that. I could do the voices. Let's crank it up here. All right, I got the audio up. Let's make sure. Yep, it's turned up. It's not muted. So it should be coming anytime. It is live. So we'll wait for it here as we get ready for the earnings. I'll have it up for you so you'll be able to hear it. As soon as they chime in, I'll turn it off, and we'll be ready to rock on the conference call right here. It says, "Woo! Can you do SpongeBob's voice?" Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is SpongeBob. I can't do it. It's terrible. This is Patrick. Terrible voices. I can't do that. It's like the worst. That's the worst. SpongeBob's too hard to do. SpongeBob's too hard. So I can't do that. 5 p.m. I tried my best. I tried my best. But I used to do a lot of commercials on radio, so that was a thing. But here we go. Anytime. It's 5 o'clock. Dolphins already late to their own earnings report. What do you think about that? They haven't even put them out yet. We're waiting for them. All right, let's see here. Let's get that money. Dirty Mike and the boys. We got 104 people in here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for joining the channel, coming in here. So appreciate each and every one of you that come in here. Hit again. Smash the like button. Smash the sub button. Help me out here. Did we get over 300? Are we there yet? 300. I don't know. Y'all should be able to give me. It's 110, 114. We're climbing. People are coming in. Yo, thank you so much for joining. 115. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Let's get some people. The record is 294. If we get 294, or if you could beat that, 294. That's the record. BlackBerry had it on my channel. So if you can get over that in here, y'all will break the record. So share it out. Let everybody know. Let's go. All right. YouTube, where are we at here? All right, come on. It says live. Should be anytime. They're late. They're late again. They rescheduled yesterday to today, and now they're late. Late. Let's see here. I got it up. It's ready to rock. As soon as they start talking. 258. So I need 42. 42 subs will give me the 300 subs. It says WMU Broncos. No, okay. So this is my local team. I coach this team. It's my little youth football team that I coach. I'm wearing the shirt. I'm wearing my, again, for HOFV today at Dolphin, I decided to wear my my coach's shirt as my little youth football team. But yes, very similar, but it is a different look. It's actually a hair different than the Western Michigan Broncos, by the way. Just a hair different. But yes, our team is the Broncos. We are the Broncos. Let's see. Come on. All right. I hit the reload button, just double check. Yep, it's live. Nothing. So they're just a few minutes late. We'll have to wait here anytime. They should be dialing into the call. So we should hear it here soon. As soon as that goes live, then we'll bring it to you. I don't want to turn the music on yet, just in case they start talking. But we'll just hang in here until it goes. But John says, "Props, coach." Yeah, you're welcome. What football position do you play? That's funny. You're funny, Samuel. You thought you was gonna get me on that. So yeah, Holy Bananas. Thank you so much. Actually, I was a running back and linebacker in high school. I played running back and linebacker. But I'll coach it all. I'll coach it all. It don't matter what it is. I will coach it. So DLPN, we're waiting. It's not playing. I don't know why. So we shall see. Yeah. Nothing. Nothing's coming across. I don't know why. Yeah, everything else plays normally, so I don't know. Maybe they're late. I don't know what's going on. So we'll find out. Give me 1 second. I'll double check. Yeah. Alright, I'll just play some music for now. And until they start talking. Again, they never released the earnings either, so I don't know what that's all about. Maybe they're just running behind today. They rescheduled yesterday. Let's see. The call is live. Yeah, it shows it live. I don't get it. I don't know why it's not playing. It says it's live. I've had it on there. I reloaded it. It's not playing. I reloaded again. Still nothing. So there you go. I don't know. I reloaded it. I'm trying my best. I don't know. Again, I don't ever have an issue. You can check all the other earnings calls. It works fine. So I don't know why this one's not working. Again, this is the same. Again, no offense to Dolphin, but yes, they did reschedule their call yesterday at like the last second. So it says they are talking. You said they are talking. Back out and go back in. All right, I'll try. I'll go back out, go back in. Oh.
We will be correcting the error on our annual report.
Apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. That was just a quick error.
We will schedule an earnings call. I'll now pass it back to Bill to continue the discussion on NFTs.
Perfect. Yeah, and just to put a little more color on that, we run influencer marketing campaigns for many of our PR clients. Every time you need to determine if you're the principal of the campaign or simply acting as an agent for the client, and you report revenue and expense if you're the principal, and you report neither if you're the agent. So that's what we're going to correct with our Q3 inside of our 10K. We'll take the time necessary to just correct that inside the 10K, file it, and then jump on an earnings call. And we're excited to share the results from Q4 and share some forward-looking insights into how we think we're going to do in Q1 in 2021. So on to the second part of the call, the NFTs. Well, talk about Dolphin 2.0, right? So again, I know we have a lot of people joining for the first time or new to the Dolphin story. The quick background is, we spent the last 3 years since we uplisted on NASDAQ collecting the very best of entertainment marketing firms. 42 West was our first. They're the leader in film, television, and content marketing for entertainment. Their list of awards is numerous and long. We feel blessed that we've got complementary PR firms that are very best at what they do in their field, such as Shortfire in music, The Door in culinary and live events. We added BHI in January, gaming and esports. And to put a little braggy statement about the first three PR firms, all three are ranked in the 50 most powerful in the United States out of 12,000 PR firms in the country. We're the only company to own more than one, and all three of ours are in the same industry, entertainment. To that powerhouse, we've added influencer marketing with Be Social in August because we do so many of those campaigns with our PR firms, as we were just mentioning, as well as have Viewpoint, which does creative brand studio work as well as promotional videos, which will be very helpful with NFTs, as you might imagine. The whole point of putting the group together was to get to Dolphin 2.0, which we always announced since we did our first roadshow in advance of our uplisting in 2017, at holidays 2017, as we pointed towards January 1st, 2021, because by then we hope to have 6 companies, which we do today. And as I always like to end each of my presentations during those 3 years, when we had 1 company, 2 companies, 3 companies, as we get to 6, I asked everyone in the audience, if you had the only collection of entertainment marketing companies of this caliber under one roof, what would you do with it? And the answer to us is Dolphin 2.0, which is now we're going to start owning some of the assets that we're marketing. And we're very excited for that. And the CEOs of each of the companies, we've been pointing to this day as our starting line. Matter of fact, I'm doing this call from a hotel room in South Beach, where I'm from, Miami, where we've gathered all the CEOs to actually do a 2-day summit about Dolphin 2.0 and the rollout of all the different opportunities we have, of which NFTs are one. We have several others we're excited to share with you later this spring and summer throughout the year. But NFTs have gotten a lot of notice in the last, since we had them in our sites for a couple of months now at the start of the year. They've exploded, I think it's fair to say, in the last 4 or 5 weeks. So what I thought I'd do, because of the intense amount of interest, I'm going to spend a few minutes and share a little background, educate some people on the call that have asked to know more about NFTs, and then do some fair reporting on why some people think they're just a bubble, a fad, why others think they're a good opportunity, and why we think they may represent even more than a good opportunity. So, all right, here we go. So the NFT, first let me frame it. NFTs are widely credited starting in 2017 with things called CryptoKitties, but they were very small. 2019, the total volume of NFTs sold is reported as $60 million. In 2020, the total volume grew to $250 million, 4 times growth. But in February of this year alone, that 1 month, NFTs sold were over $330 million in 1 month. So we and others think that this will be $4 or $5 billion of NFT sales in calendar year 2021. So to go from 60 million to 250 million to 4 or 5 billion, that's something. And in the last month alone, it's hit a little bit of the pop culture. I mean, Gronkowski's NFT sold. WEBULL sold his art for $69 million. Patrick Mahomes dropped his on St. Patrick's Day, which is a brilliant marketing move. If anybody knows if he wants a second career as a publicist, please have him call. Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter, sold his as an NFT, sold his original tweet for $2.9 million. A lot of that pop culture, right? SNL did a great skit on it. And so now a lot of people are talking about NFTs, and since we've made our announcement a little over 2 weeks ago, the argument for some people out in the world, glass half empty, usually starts with, well, it's a bubble, right? And it's going to crash like 1927 or something. Usually fueled by the fact that there's a misperception out there. They don't really understand NFTs and what they are. Blockchain technology confuses a lot of people, and it feels like an art bubble. Will someone really pay another $5 million for a piece of art, et cetera, et cetera? Well, the answer is, I don't know. And I honestly, it's not relevant to how we look at NFTs. Because on the glass half full side, we saw the potential and see the potential of NFTs as collectibles, as memorabilia. What spurred us to put this and accelerate NFTs as one of the 2.0 ventures we would do this year in the bucket we call consumer products is because of the success of Top Shots for the NBA and the fact that we have a history of selling and promoting the sale of collectibles and memorabilia. And when we think about Dolphin 2.0, we're looking for sectors we can get into where our expertise will most influence the success of the product. So I assume we could, design fantastic marketing campaigns for electric vehicles, but we don't have any expertise in electric vehicles. We have a ton of expertise in marketing the very best of pop culture and collectibles. I mean, 42 West is out there doing PR for James Bond, for Top Gun, for Mission Impossible, for a slew of independent films, probably dozens of streaming series a year. Surefire is promoting hundreds of album drops, singles drops a year, concert tours. Obviously, The Door represents the 3 largest food and wine festivals in the country. It's those types of things in the sports memorabilia and entertainment collectibles market that we think is the true value in these early years of NFTs. And obviously, the NBA has done a tremendous job creating a digital version of trading cards, right? And I don't know how many on the call have bought one of the moments from NBA Top Shots, but they did $45 million of business in one day in February. And that 4-dimensional cube they have is something we think was brilliant, and that we think we have relationships that would want to play in the NFT space with us. Obviously, we formed a partnership with the NFL Hall of Fame. We announced today, I know a lot of people have complimented and congratulated on the initial announcement of the first NFTs we'll be bringing to market. Will be unique collector's items around 3 of the men that are the most exclusive club in football. They are 3 of the 10 men that have won a Heisman Trophy and also been inducted into the Professional Football Hall of Fame. Earl Campbell, Tim Brown, the great wide receiver from Notre Dame, and Doak Walker. And there will be more coming, and that's very exciting for us. And to put the collectibles market in perspective, the total in 2019, the sales revenue from licensed merchandise and services was about a $300 billion industry. We think there's a tremendous amount of growth from where NFTs are today in the digital world into what the physical world has of $300 billion for collectibles. A second reason the glass is half full for our company specifically is because a lot of brands are using in the last 30 days, and will only continue, NFTs as promotional items, whether it's Pringles, Taco Bell, Charmin, Pizza Hut, etc. The fact that you can sell digital art with promotional items attached, it's going to become a tool that all PR firms and marketing agencies want to use. And it's that token, the non-fungible token that has a smart contract attached to it, that's very important, because you can offer in real world benefits to go along with the sale. In theory, you could have a 20% off coupon that goes with every token, and that's obviously on the, when you sell digital tokens for $1 or $10. What I'm excited about, though, is on the collectibles. You sell a piece of art, you sell a trading card around football players, and it resells, you get a percentage of the resale, whether the resale is an increase or a decrease. Typically in market right now, the average percentage of the resale is 20%. So every time that piece of art resells, in perpetuity, you have that commission. Well, now what you've just done is you've created an annuity. And in the entertainment business, we know this very well. It's what's called a library for a studio, right? It's the core value we see in creating entertainment assets. And again, back to Dolphin 2.0, we want to own the assets that we're promoting or co-own with our partners. And now you have a way to continue monetizing that asset in perpetuity. And especially as you think about ways to cross-promote between the assets. And that's our greatest strength, right? We will have NFTs in movies, in TV, in music, and other areas of entertainment, as well as sports, and think of the cross-promotional plans we can do on a year-long calendar. We're very excited for that. But as I talk about, which one is it, the glass half empty or the glass half full, I'll give everyone on the call a third option, which is what made us want to get into this business and where we think we can be very successful at it. We think that the glass may not just be half full, it may be completely full and overflowing. Why? Because NFTs to us, there's going to be 2 reasons. The first is realign your thinking into, are they a disruptive delivery mechanism? What they're really doing is creating digital delivery of a collectible, right? Have we ever seen one of those in entertainment? Well, for those of us who've been in the business a few years now, we have, and it's called Netflix. When you think about Netflix, it's a single product company. a single product, right? And for the majority of their lifetime, they delivered other people's content, right? Studio content, television content, but they delivered it better. Originally by mail, DVDs by mail, and then on the digital delivery system, right? Now, for the last 8 years or so, they've made their own content as well. When you do a digital delivery system like that and a more efficient delivery system like that, it's immediately global. The NBA is doing very well, and I'm sure they're very excited about the fact that they can drop digital playing cards that they don't have to produce, package, ship, close retail deals, take back unsold inventory, account for inventory, and not have to go through customs to create an international program. All of that is done in a digital delivery system, and it reminds me very NFTs for collectibles, not for art, that I'm not making any opinion on. I have no idea if the art world's in a bubble or it's going to expand, but I am very excited about the collectibles and memorabilia market for sports and entertainment for digital delivery of that. We already promote a whole host of collectibles in the entertainment space. We have what we think is the gold standard of a partner in the sports space with the Hall of Fame Village and Resort. We're excited for that. But the single biggest reason that we're excited about NFTs, more than all of that, and why we think that the NFT market for collectibles could exceed the in real world market for collectibles, is because of, consider one simple fact. If the NFT market today is 4 or 5 billion this year, we'll see, right? Could it exceed the physical world of collectibles within 3 or 4 years? That would mean it would have to go up 100 times to 400, 500 billion. Could it even go higher? What would make a market go up 100x in less than 4 years? Well, how about the fact that it's not being reported? And I've read so many articles out of the Times, Wall Street Journal, Business Insider, et cetera, and I've yet to find an article where this has been mentioned. You can only buy NFTs today. The overwhelming majority of NFTs are only available to you if you have a crypto wallet and you have Ethereum. That was the light bulb moment for me, where we accelerated our NFT plans. What happens when the marketplace takes credit cards? Right now, we've had active conversations with, I'll pick one, a young adult movie franchise would sell, we think, extremely well animated posters, custom animated posters of a hit YA movie franchise. Sell them for price points of $50 to $100, make them collector's items, and give them additional benefits in the real world that attach to the token. You can imagine what we could do with that, with the celebrities that are the lead actors in the movie. Buy the poster, get to listen in on a Zoom call with your favorite actor, et cetera, et cetera. We can do a lot with that. But right now, our core audience, 15 to 25-year-olds, they couldn't buy it. They don't have Ethereum, right? What happens when they can? Since we did our announcement 2 weeks ago, we did a lunch and learn across all of our companies last week and mentioned this and said, guys, I really do believe that by the end of the summer, we're going to have a whole bunch of these marketplaces for NFTs. Right now, it's a little bit of a wild, wild west. There are 8 or 9 leading marketplaces, only one of which currently is even capable of taking a credit card. What happens when they all take credit cards? And then, so this past week, a couple of nice announcements out in the marketplace occurred. Tom Brady, of course, announced his new initiative in NFTs, and I think that was great for us. Validates the market, tells people this is something more than a passing fad, and also repositions NFTs for the first application of NFTs towards collectibles and memorabilia. We're excited for future applications too. But the other announcement that kind of went under the radar, I don't know if a lot of people noticed, Visa announced it was working to accept transactions and settle transactions with from cryptocurrency. To us, that's the floodgate. And I don't think we're talking about a market last year that was $250 million in 2020, 4 or 5 billion in 2021. We think this is sure the future, but pretty much the now. And that's what's got Dolphin excited about it. And when you think about what our potential is in this space, we know a couple of things very, very well. We believe we promote and market entertainment better than anybody in the world. We have the leading PR firms in entertainment all under one roof. And we have relationships with the artists, the digital artists, that will allow us to make the very best content for NFTs. So if we're talking about trading cards and memorabilia to begin with, and there'll be many more applications, right? When you talk about that, pop culture is going to be a major sales point for NFTs. I think we can all agree. Sports and entertainment, I think, will be the biggest application. Who are the artists that are helping make this initial wave of trading cards, collectibles, etc.? Well, the best digital artists in the world, where do you work if you're one of those? Hollywood. And guess what we call them? Animators, right? Visual effects supervisors, right? The very best of the best, the folks working on the Marvel movies. Well, do we know them? We rep many of them. And that's what's got us excited. We can both develop the intellectual property, we can produce the NFTs, we can negotiate for our own storefronts on the gateways, on the marketplaces, and we can promote the sugar out of them. And we're very excited with the NFL Village and Resort Company, and we have some great NFTs we're happy to announce now. We'll have many more in that partnership in the coming weeks, and we're going to have many more partners in the coming weeks that we're excited to announce. A whole slate of initiatives in the NFT world. So that's a little bit about what's got us excited about NFTs, why did Dolphin enter into it, why we think we're positioned to do very well in it. And I know there's a lot of interest, so I'm happy we got the opportunity to actually share that with you today in advance of a full earnings call when we file the 10K. So with that said, I'll turn it over and back for any questions.
Thank you. At this time, we will be conducting a question and answer session. If you'd like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. A confirmation tone will indicate your line is in the question queue. You may press star 2 if you would like to remove your question from the queue. For participants using speaker equipment, it may be necessary to pick up your handset before pressing the star keys. One moment, please, while we pull for questions. Our first question is from Alan Klee of Maxim Group. Please proceed.
Afternoon. So just tell me if I'm thinking about it right. For the restatement, it seems to me like this is kind of a wash, so it doesn't really make a change of anything on the financial side. So it's just a timing issue for when you get the numbers out. And then on the NFT side, are you able to share at this point anything in terms of how you think of the timeline for adding these, and maybe just explaining a little more of how, like an example one of how you would maybe just the whole process of how where it gets auctioned off and the economics, if you're able to share anything like that. Thank you.
Sure, Alan, thank you, and thanks for joining today. On your first point, yes, the expenses and the revenues offset each other, and we'll include that correction when we file the 10K. So it'll all just be in the 10K. On your second point, yeah, the NFTs. Well, another big benefit of NFTs, if I could, from an old television film producer, right? Speed to market. Holy cow! So we've identified the athletes in partnership with Mike and his team at Hall of Fame, and we're really excited for those first 3 athletes. I had the chance to be on a Zoom call with Tim Brown, and he's a really classy, very nice individual, and excited for the art we'll be doing. With that said, we've already identified the first. We're excited to share in a future announcement first of the visual artists, and I think everyone on the call will go, wow. I don't want to get ahead of Mike on this, but these types of things are pretty quick to market. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes did it in lightning speed. I think it was 9 days or something. I'm not saying that in this case, but I do think you'll see. I think Mike's already said, certainly in this quarter and pretty soon in this quarter, we'll have the first out in the marketplace. With our brands, Dolphin and Hall of Fame, we're looking for the best way to position it in which marketplace. Create our own dedicated destination and really be able to drive people to it. We have a destination we can point to with our marketing and PR firms because, we're not a one and done. I mean, quite the opposite. We're going to have, I don't want to, dozens and hundreds of NFTs over time in the market and continuously, right? So we're thinking of it more like a release calendar of a film studio, right? And because we have the ability to cross promote both within any given industry and across industries, we can create tentpole moments. I'm borrowing terms from, think Disney and Marvel with the Avenger movies, right? And you culminate into big moments in time, and you can package certain elements within real world benefits or experiences for people that own different NFTs across industries or across verticals or across our sets. So there's just a lot that we're excited about on this. And so in terms of speed, you just don't see that, right? You make a movie and you got it in theaters a year later, and you start collecting 3 months after that. Here it's much faster. So we expect the first rollout certainly in this quarter, and it's only we expect to expand and accelerate that rollout in subsequent quarters, of course, as we add more scale to the Hall of Fame partnership, and we have some really neat things in the works there. And then, of course, across multiple partnerships, imagine, I guess I'll ask another question to the group. I mean, if you had this collection of relationships and marketing companies in film and television, what would you do with it in the NFT space, right? Can you imagine those collectibles? Or in the gaming and esports space that we added in January, or in the music space? So you can see why we're so excited, and it's really a full 2.0 opportunity for us because it touches all of our companies. That's without being able to be more concrete at this point, since we haven't selected which of the gateway partners, of the marketplace partners we'll go with Hall of Fame yet. But we will be announcing that shortly, Alan, I can tell you that.
Given what you've said, tell me if I'm thinking about this correct. It would seem like it's likely that this business on average would be of a higher margin than Dolphin overall, that it would be accretive to your margins. I know you're not going into numbers now, but is that a reasonable way to think about it?
Yes, very much so. And this is very much a high margin business, and also, especially with the quality of the IP and the partnerships we'd be having, right? I think we're blessed, and we know that in the fact that I feel blessed. We have our PR firms are very much best in class, right? There's just no denying it. The number of Grammy winners, the number of Emmy winners, the number of Oscar winners, more than any other PR firm. You saw the record haul at the Emmys last year as an example, right? I think on Emmy night, we ran campaigns twice as many winners as the rest of the industry combined. So when you start with that level of IP to create from, right, it must be like whoever first saw the Marvel comic library and said, how do we make movies out of this, right? You're just overwhelmed with possibilities. What do you start with? I feel we're blessed in that we have a lot of partnerships and a lot of IP we can ideate around, develop around, and launch around, right? And so as we think about that from our perspective, I think that's what we are trying to both be quick to market and also smart about how we launch different initiatives, and then how we can cross promote between our companies for them. If that answers your question, Al.
That's great. And just on the exchanges, and this is a little new to me. I guess I'm going to have to open a crypto account. But do you envision you're working with multiple ones, or how does, I don't know. Yeah. How does it work? Yeah.
Sure. And by the way, on your high margin question too, that's where we're also feel blessed, because your margins skyrocket if you're selling certain things at certain prices, but also we think there's just a volume too. If you have certain NFTs, you might do ones that are one for one, like what Patrick Mahomes did. You sell one piece to one buyer for X millions of dollars, right? that's fantastic, and obviously that's great. You can also do things that are promotional in nature or volume game, right? Back to my example of a YA movie franchise poster, animated poster, something super cool. Can you imagine, again, back to that moving animated poster that we get, the best in the business to design and create for us? Well, you might sell 10,000 of those, 20,000 of those, 30,000 of those at $100 each, right? So you look at what Top Shots is doing with their moments. They're dropping packs and it's thousands and thousands per card, right? Now, there's a limited number, though, and that's what creates the resale value, right? So that's where it becomes a very high margin business when you're doing that, because you only have in the digital, the biggest obvious advantage is just so it doesn't go unsaid. What makes it such a high margin business is because when you create something digitally, you only have to do it once, right? So that's fantastic versus, you make a bobblehead doll, and you want to sell 10,000 of them, you have to make 10,000 or probably make more than 10,000 to allow for breakage, right? And then you got to store them and package them and ship them and all that. You have none of those costs in this business, none. So it's an extreme, it simplifies the business tremendously, and it creates a higher margin. To answer your question about the marketplaces, we haven't made a determination yet if we want to build all of our different opportunities into one marketplace, but or spread them out. And there are some marketplaces, each with a few different advantages and disadvantages, that we would like to keep to ourselves for now as we evaluate this. We're very, this isn't something we announced in the fad a week ago. We've been developing toward this announcement for months, and I hope we get credit for being in the market early, right? This was 2.5 weeks ago we announced this in the partnership with Hall of Fame, and before, as a concerted business effort into NFTs, this isn't a single individual selling a single piece of art. We have a business here, and we're excited for it. I hope that's also coming across. So with the marketplaces, we have a volume of this, which allows us to create perhaps a different dynamic and a different negotiation with any of these marketplaces. What I do think is we will probably select a marketplace per partnership, or I don't think we want to direct our fans of Hall of Fame or our fans in other verticals across multiple marketplaces unless there's a specific business reason to do so. Because obviously from a marketing and PR standpoint, you want to stay consistent and drive repetition. So I think you'll probably see that from us, and probably see some announcements around it in a specific partnership in that respect.
That's great. Sorry. And then could you just touch on, with Dolphin 2.0, where you will own content and you have the resources to market it, touch on like other areas besides NFTs you're thinking about, and if NFTs is such a big area, is there, I don't know if risk is the right word, but could this crowd out what you were thinking you were going to maybe do in some of the other areas, or are those still kind of, or how do you think about that?
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I think the Tuesday we made the announcement in the morning, I received more emails than I have in any other day of my life, right? And phone calls, but it's been challenging at times to just be responsive. But with that said, I definitely had a couple of people say, especially after I mentioned the credit card line, why NFTs for us was the light bulb moment of the credit cards. Waking up one morning, go, OMG. And their response to it was, why would you do anything else? The potential in this is so big, but and we're fortunate. We hope for success. We will work very hard for that. With that said, it is also true that we have multiple other initiatives in consumer products, in content. We have plans for live events of those who have been following us as people have waited for us to build scale into different verticals of entertainment that we think we can be very successful at. And you think about, this unique collection. Again, there is no other collection of the very best PR and marketing firms across entertainment that exists. And what would you do with it? And sure, NFTs is one answer. And quite frankly, the market's exploded. 2 months ago, I never would have thought that the month of February would have done over $330 million of sales, right? So it's moved up the ladder quickly into what we've launched first, and we felt the time we needed to move then. But we have some other things coming that we're equally excited about, again, in those spaces. And the purpose of bringing all the CEOs to Miami, quite frankly, today and tomorrow, we just spent all day listing how we're thinking about those other initiatives and how we want to sequence them out to the market. So we're hopefully going to be very thoughtful about that. And over the next couple of 2, 3, 4 months, we'll have some of those announcements so we can thoughtfully share with the market how we're organizing ourselves to be successful across multiple initiatives.
Okay, thank you so much.
And thank you, Alan. I appreciate those questions very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of the question and answer session. I would like to turn the call back to Bill O'Dowd for closing remarks.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. And thank you, everyone, for joining today. We will work quickly as possible to file the 10K and get the correction for Q3 in there so we can do at that time, as we mentioned earlier, we'll do a full earnings call. We're excited for that. Share our Q4 and 2020 numbers, as well as predict or help guide how we're looking at 2021. And also in short order in the next few weeks, we'd like to also share additional thoughts about 2.0 and how we're thinking about it. And of course, in this rapidly changing world, and probably by the next few weeks, we'll be able to talk about the first NFTs in market. So it's exciting times, and we're very excited for the continued support and look forward to the next conversation. So thank you all for joining us today, and hope to talk to you very, very soon. Thank you.
This concludes tonight's conference. You may disconnect your lines at this time. Thank you for your participation.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. O'Dowd, the CEO of Dolphin Entertainment, with the what was supposed to be their earnings call. By the way, hang in there, don't pop out of here yet. If you haven't, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I want to do a little bit of chat about hit up that live chat. We're going to talk a little discussion about what you heard just a minute ago on the Dolphin Entertainment. It was supposed to be earnings. Again, they had a clerical error, an accounting error in their Q3 stuff under the audit. And because of that error, they actually ended up not being able to put out any numbers. However, they gave you a lot of information for what was going on. So again, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button before you bolt out of here. My name's Corey. I do the host of Pop the Chart, do the show each day, market open through market close. So make sure you join me. Come in here, hang out regularly on a regular, my regular day, Monday through Friday, market open, market close. So anyway, a few things. First and foremost, I'd like to know, did that accountant get fired? That's what I want to know. I want to know, did that accountant get fired? Because that's major. We had some people in the live chat just cracking jokes left and right. I do have to say, I have to like that. I love the one thing where he says, did they use TurboTax? I was like, no, they can't use TurboTax because they have one of those agents, standing by all the time, right? So you could just, FaceTime them. So they would have had an agent ready to fix that issue right away. So anyway, we will get a 10K filing. We will get earnings soon. So they will bring those out once that all gets figured out. So they'll have another call, whatever. But it's big news. Okay, big thing, right? The light bulb went off when they realized that they have the ability, they have the access. First and foremost, Dolphin has the access to all kinds of big names. All right? Now think about this. They decided with NFL, or with the Hall of Fame. So they have access to the NFL. NFL, one of the biggest things. Of course, the CEO there talked a lot about Patrick Mahomes. Must be a Mahomes fan. I'm wondering if he's best friends with Jake from State Farm, and we'll find that out. Maybe they're best friends, hanging out down there in Miami in his hotel room, by the way, sipping on some champagne by the beach in South Beach, Miami. Yo, dude. What are you doing right now in that South Beach hotel doing your call? I mean, living the life, right? Come on. The dude talked about how he just made like $300-something million and how it just all of a sudden all started taking off over NFTs. They're making the money. Look at it. So here's the deal. Look what you could have made right now just in the aftermarket. All right, the stock went down to 1051. It hit a high of 1330. Look at that. Look at that gain. Right there in the after hours. Huge. 4% up in the after hours. Insane. You could have made a ginormous amount, just shy of, $3 a share there. So anyway, yeah, he says, preach it, radio man. Preach it, Fletch says. Yeah, anyway, Anthony, he says, hoping for a strong open tomorrow. Yes, again, it's moving up, right? So that 1209 has been a bottom. If you look at it, and I'll show you the day chart. For those of you who maybe pop in here, I've been... may have not seen this earlier, but I've been charting this. Look, we have a solid floor right about 1209. It has went below it a little bit. A couple false breaks and continue upward. 1630 on the high right there is what I consider. And if you look at it actually better on the hour chart, you can see what I'm talking about on those numbers. It's kind of real solid level right there. I do think there's a potential of it to run back up to that $16 mark and come back down. So we'll see that right now. Again, you're in the buy zone, but look at it. It's already moving. So we'll see if that continues upward in the after hours. You never know. It could be a pullback. It is possible, right? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I can tell you this is a company that is into something that is very big. They have access to the NFL, access to Hollywood, access to all kinds of the marketing. And think about it. Okay, so I come from a little bit of a marketing background. I used to work in radio, so I did promotions a lot, worked with a lot of artists in the music industry, so I understand a little bit about the entertainment business, all right? I'll just give you a little behind the scenes of the entertainment business, all right? One thing about the entertainment business, and I will tell you from my own personal experience, it's about who you know, all right? People in the entertainment business, they only really tend to want to work with people they know, all right? That's why it's so hard for new artists to make it in the industry. All right, I'll tell you a little bit about country radio because what I used to do, country music. All right, there's a lot of new artists. There's a lot of great. You go down to Nashville, there's thousands of people down there trying to make it in Nashville. All right, thousands of them. But you know what? There's only a very select few that actually make it in, all right? That actually make it in the door, all right? And most of those people are in that it's who you know, right? They end up knowing somebody. I have a buddy that's actually in Nashville right now. His name's Coy Taylor. You can check him out. Coy Taylor, I'm giving you a shout out on my live stream. Go check him out. Coy Taylor. He's from here in Cincinnati. He went down to Nashville. He's down there right now. He actually did some work with recently he's been doing a lot of little online deal. He had to do the online deal during COVID, but he was hanging out with the guitarist of Easton Corbin. So check him out. He's out in Nashville, but anyway, like I said, I have a buddy that's been trying to make it down there for a while, and when he finally actually started to make it down there, it's because he ended up working with one of the guys from Big and Rich. Yes, he ended up becoming friends with one of the dudes from Big and Rich, and then they were like, hey, yo, come on here, we'll hook you up. And then he did some recording. Next thing you know, he's on a tour. He did a little bit of a tour, started making it, started working his way. But again, he got up there, and then all of a sudden, things didn't quite work out, right? That's the thing with music. You never know. So the entertainment is all about who you know. This company has the ability to do that, all right? Number one, to have the access. Number two, all right, they're getting the cash flow. They came up with, they started realizing that there's money to be made, and they jumped in right away and started making money. So, and like I said, NFTs, dude, is absolutely correct. NFTs are the future. I'm telling you, the company that started NFTs, WiseKey, check out, they had the patent on it. They have it. If you check this company out too, they are going to be the NFT, the Amazon of NFTs. Why? Because Dolphin and HFV and all these other companies are going to have to pay them for that access to that technology to be able to use it. They're going to get royalties. Think about it like music, right? Every time someone listens to a song or whatever, they have to pay or buy something, and part of those royalties of that song goes to the artist, right? So that's WiseKey. So check them out. They're coming up a little bit, but they're down I'm telling you, that right there, in 5 years, WISeKey's gonna be triple digits. In my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but I can tell you from what I've known and what all the information that I've got, as well as watching interviews with the CEOs and stuff like that, that right there, that stock is gonna be triple digits. And Dolphin may be one of the stocks, along with HFE and a few others, that end up moving up with that, all because they are part of the NFT technology. Ladies and gentlemen, jump on board. If you're new to NFTs, don't be scared of it. It's going to end up being a secure thing that you're going to have access, be able to use for different things. You never know. They say NFTs can be used for example, be used for a title for a car. All right, car titles. Instead of getting a piece of paper, now you get this digital thing, and that thing cannot be replicated, and you officially have it. So there you go. That dude is sitting in a hotel room right now because he knows. He's like, oh, I'm down in a hotel room because we're doing some conference. What I was like, you're in a hotel room because you just made $300-something million. And you're sipping on champagne right now, and you're excited. And you're like, you know what? The whole reason why we don't have earnings is because my accountant messed it up. Yeah, right. You were just you were busy. You were busy celebrating. That's what happened. You were celebrating. Your accountant was celebrating with you. Y'all having a party in a South Beach hotel room, and that's why you didn't have earnings. And that's why earnings got pushed back yesterday, because they had another party. That's what happened. They had a party. You know why? Because they realized they're about to make a ton of money. That's it. And you know what that means? That means I can't tell you what to do, but invest, ladies and gentlemen, because this company is on the move. 52 people in here. Please, each and every one of you, before you leave, if you could just hit that like button. It helps me out. I am trying to grow the channel. I started on March 1st, trying to build the channel. Also, if you haven't subbed yet, please sub. I'm trying to get 300 subs. I think each and every one of you, if you could just click that sub button and join in, come join the show. I mean, I know some of you might be busy during the day, from market open to market close, but if you got time to pull up your headphones, whatever, it don't matter. You can still listen to me. I do the show each day, and I would love to have you come and join me. I'm as genuine as I could possibly be. I am always trying to be thankful to each and every one of you for being a part of it. I just want to say thank you to all the people in here. No matter what, you could come in, you could troll my channel. I don't care. I still will be optimistic. I still like you. All right. I mean, I got some dishing earlier. Someone was dishing up on me on the live chat. You know what's funny? I don't care. It don't matter to me. It is what it is, right, Pete? Yeah, I take it. I coach football. I'm used to that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm all about it. And by the way, I will say I do apologize for the very beginning of that call getting jacked. The volume was up. It was up. Everything was good. It just I hit the reload button. There was a little bitty technical error with the. I guess you had to refresh again on the thing, and it worked the second time. So who knows? But I never had an issue before. I've done several earnings calls, never had an issue. So. Apologize for that very beginning. Of course, it didn't seem like you missed much. They were just basically saying that, hey, we don't have earnings. That's really all it was. So it didn't miss much. But anyway, again, let's take a look at some of the people that are in here and see what they had to say in the live chat. Y'all have any questions or anything at all? Feel free to shout it out. I'm all about anything to keep this thing rolling. We got 47 people in here. So let's see. Ernest currently 13, 13, whatever. It's coming back a little bit. HFE as well. I am both. Let's see. I am both DLPN and okay. So Infinity Mike says I'm in both. Lucy Zoo. Let's see. Sounds like the timing difference. He said it was a wash. Revenue recognition just means timing of recognizing income. There you go. There you go. Anthony, hope for a strong open tomorrow. Preach. Don't forget. Yeah, Juan. So Juan is one of my peeps. Juan is one of my peeps that are in my that come to my show each day. And Juan said, "Don't forget to smash that like button." Juan is funny. We have some good laughs. Funny. Kev Smooth. Gotcha. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got any questions or anything? Feel free to hit me up live chat right now. Come on, let's do it. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little update just while we're sitting here. After hours. The after hours top gainers currently right now in the session in the after hours. This is companies with 1 million or above in volume, by the way. Keep that in mind. TXMD right now is 6.8%. FUBO Fubo TV 6%, 6.8%. Naked Brands NAKD is up 6.06%. CLOV Clover 5.19%. And then Levi Strauss, which they had their earnings earlier too as well. They are up to 3.83%. So there's some of the top movers right now in the session as far as the after hours, to keep that in mind. So we got 30 likes up here. Thank you so much for each and every one of you. Scotty Double Alpha, my average is 16 flat. Ooh, hurts a little bit. Holding the bag. Yeah, it happens, all right? You know, I think each and every one of us has been a bag holder once in our life. You know, it is what it is. You can, you know, yeah. Oh, I don't got any bags around me right now. I'd pull one out. But anyway, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I'm going to go up through here. We got Scotty, Double Alpha, Kev Smooth. Y'all can, again, you can write something if you want something to chat about real quick. Hit it up in the live chat before we get out of here. Scotty, Double Alpha, Kev Smooth, Juan, Anthony, Lucy Zoo, Ernest Aspen, Robert Kane, Infinity Mike, Fletch Lies. This is killing me. Sean, my boy Sean's up in here. Dirty Mike and the boys. Ricky Autry. I had to go through this. So many people. Evola Rama. Ricky, again, let's see here. Justin Steele. Anybody else? Gross dudes in real time. I don't know. Gross, whatever. Gross entity double time. Whatever your name is. Say it really fast. Liz Lee was in here. I'm throwing some question marks up. Jared Young was in here. Anthony, I think I said, anybody else that I missed? I'm trying to get everybody. Oh, there's so many. I can't get everybody. I apologize. There's so many. There's so many names. I'll be here for 2 hours trying to get all y'all's names. Fast and Slothy. I just seen that. Let's see here. My sitting at 1236. Hope for the future. One, you must have been all in on Dolphin with this mystery trip. You've been going to Florida to go party in the hotel with the CEO. You know, it's so funny that you caught that. I was thinking about that whenever the guy said that. That's the first time I was like, I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Florida. I'm not quite going to South Beach, but I am going to I'm leaving next Friday to go down to Florida because next Saturday my cousin is getting married. So I'm going down to the wedding, and then we're going to Orlando and going to SeaWorld and taking my daughter, 1.5-year-old daughter, to SeaWorld. We're going there, and then afterwards we're going down to Anna Maria Island. I will be there at Anna Maria Island. It's gonna be beautiful. So down there near Sarasota, it's gonna be nice. Cannot wait. So I'm doing some traveling coming up real soon. But I'll have a lot of information. I've got day trades. I got all kinds of stuff. I got real-time news for you. Speaking of that, I'm going to, we'll just keep it up for now, but I got real-time news that's over here to the right, real-time news at the bottom of your screen. I got all kinds of stuff, so feel free to come back and join the show each day. Don't be scared. I'll be here tomorrow. About 9:25 is usually when I roll in, and then I get you right through market open, all the way through market close, get you all the deets. You can hang out. It's a fun day. It's all good. It's all fun and games. Come join. Make some money. I've had some people make some money in here. I've made some money in here, all right? We do this together. It's a team effort. It's a community, and we all work together as one to make sure that you get that. Hey, as one. Ones in the chat. Like, ones. Like, really? Just do that again. Susan. Oh, man. I'm going to mess up that last name. Okonkwo. Susan Okonkwo. I hope I said that right. Okonkwo, maybe? All right, anyway. When are the earnings getting released? Okay, that's the thing. So they had a clerical error in air. They had an error, and the error in their Q3 stuff. And, one says, as one team with one dream. That's right. So they had their... I hope I said that right, by the way. Suzanne's laughing. I hope I said your name right. Anyway, so... They had a clerical error, accounting error, and unfortunately they're under audit, so they can't release anything because they're being audited right now. Just for that error, it says no biggie, something they just got to fix. They're fixing it, and then they can put out a 10K filing. When they put the 10K filing out, they'll do another earnings call, and then you'll get the earnings. So as of right now, the call was really, if you missed any of it, you can go back. You will have it. It'll be right here on my channel. You can go back. You can watch it, and it'll be anyway. They basically it was the CEO, Mr. O'Dowd. He was on there and he was talking about what was going on with the NFT news. And basically, he was at South Beach, Miami hotel room hanging out because they're doing some type of little conference down there for their company. He said, so they're hanging out in the hotel room, sipping champagne, probably is what he was doing. But anyway, and they were talking. He just basically gave the rundown about everything. Justin Steele, did you hear the year on growth for NFTs and the projected growth? He says rockets. Yes, that's right. That's one thing they said. It's huge. They say like billions or something. It's like billions. I was like, what? Billions, ladies and gentlemen. This stock's gonna moon. It's gonna moon. I'm telling you, it's gonna moon. So is Hall of Fame, HOFV. So is WiseKey. I think a couple others you can check out right now that are pretty cheap, and they're like side by side on the price action right now. It's Cinedigm, CSCW, like all of these stocks. Pong with Atari company, they're getting into the crypto game as well as NFTs and stuff. I'm telling you, each and every one of these companies are going to end up mooning, all because of this technology that WiseKey came up with, and they're all going to work together, and it's going to be its own little. They're all going to be getting in a rocket ship together as a team, and just so that's what I got to say about that. 34 people in here. Thank you so much for each and one of you for hanging out with me. Again, if you haven't heard my name yet, my name's Corey. I'm the host of Pop the Chart. Do the show each day, market open through market close. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Feel free to join. I give you all kinds of deets. Again, I got that Movers Gainers tool. In the description should be a link for Benzinga Pro. You can check that out, which is this news feed over here, as well as Movers Gainers, stock screeners, and more. Got all that. Set up a referral link. No credit card required. 2-week free trial. You can check it out. Super easy. Just get a username, password, sign up. Boom. There you go. You got it. Also, WEBULL. You get 2 free stocks if you go through my link on WEBULL. It should be in the description. Check that out. One said spelled okay. Yeah, so one I spell it C-O-R-Y, by the way. I spell it C-O-R-Y. No, I don't have no E. I have no E in it. Just C-O-R-Y. So anyway, yes. So come on in, check me out. Follow me on Stocktwits. Follow me on Twitter. I get you all the news, all the deets, all the information right there for you. Each day, market open through market close. Y'all got any other things? Any questions? Anything? Hit me up. Let's go. We live right now. I know there's kind of a delay in the chat, so it might take a second. Cool. Where's your WEBULL link? It should be in the description. The link should be in the description. Is it not there? Is it not working? Juan says it might be moving over for Robinhood. You should do that. You should do that, Juan. Robinhood, no offense if you're on Robinhood, but I'm not quite a fan of Robinhood. Just saying. Not a fan. Not a fan. It's because I'm telling you, they've been working with the hedgies. They say they haven't, but I think they've been working with the hedgies. Working with the hedgies. Trying to steal our attendees. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway. Alright, y'all. Well. By the way, if you did the link work, click on that link and make sure it works there in the description. I just want to make sure it works. But it should work. If it is, I have to fix it. There's been some issues with the links. Issues with the links. You know, I was getting a little nervous when the call was on earlier, by the way. I was getting just a hair nervous. You know why? Because there's some thunder in the background. Thunderstorms. I'm thinking, oh, Lord, I'll be in the middle of this call. Got 100-some people in here. And all of a sudden, power goes out. I can't. There's nothing you can do about that. The power goes out. You're just done. Like, done. I'll be like, womp, womp, womp. I was thinking, oh, thankfully, though, most of our lines are ran underground. So, but hey, who's to say that a pole down the road doesn't get, hit, whatever. Juan says, I'm signing up for WEBULL tonight. If it doesn't work, I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay, just make sure you use that link or one of my links. You can go in any of my videos. Should be a link that works. And you'll click through it, and it'll have like a code at the top in your URL. And you can have that. It'll work. But, all right. Well, good deal. Good deal. Thank each and every one of you so much. I'm out of here for the night. So I will see you all tomorrow bright and early. 9:25 a.m. is what I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow for our Friday edition of the stock market today, and AMC, GameStop, DLPN, HOFE, Cinedigm, CSW, WiseKey, Savara, all kinds of information for you, live news, and more on the show tomorrow at 9:25. Make sure you join us. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button before you leave. Thank you so much. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the host of Pop the Chart, that is me, Corey. I am out. Bye.